Yeah.
How much you getting today?
$250.
See y'all. See y'all. Good morning. Monday morning. We're headed over here to, well, we're gonna stop by the gas station. I'm gonna grab a biscuit this morning. I know that we're gonna do that tree job. I'm not in a great big hurry or nothing. I want to kind of let some of the people get to work and get out of the way. And y'all gonna see what I'm saying when we get over here. We really need some dirt, man. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call we're gonna go down here to the landscape place, and I'm gonna have them just we need to put just a little bit of dirt on that dump trailer, man, just in case we need dirt, man, because you know, ideally I'd like to have it in the bucket of the machine, but yeah, we ain't ready, man. Let me tell him. We need a blower too, dude. What else will we need? Do you think I don't think we need a wheelbarrow, do we?
No.
But we need a blower for sure, and we need to make sure we got a soft rake. I know I got a couple of hard rakes in this truck. We got to clean it up real good. So you got to stop, back up, something. We got to have a blower, dude. We don't have no blower, huh?
I'll get the handheld blower.
All right.
You tighten your ass up, right?
Anyway, y'all. Yeah, I had yeah, we got a lot going on, man, needless to say. So, I just don't want to run into the DOT nowhere, man. Let me get fuel, man. All right, y'all. So, we're going to pull down here. We're going to grab a bale of straw. It's 8 o'clock right now. We'll grab a bale of straw. All right, y'all. So, I had the guy dump me a half a yard right there, man. That's about all the dirt we're going to need. Yeah. The damn straw bale came loose. I ain't gonna be hardly no straw by the time I get down here, probably. It's gonna be flying off everywhere. Nothing I can do about it, though. Yeah, I don't want to buy no damn dirt, man, but we need some dirt, man. The biggest thing is how we're gonna work with the dirt, because if we put the dirt on the dump trailer, then the dirt's in our way of loading the debris. If you dump the dirt on the ground out there, man, come on, dude. You're creating a whole nother job to clean it all up. What if you don't need all that dirt? So if we put the dirt on the dump trailer, that's going to be in our way. I really need those guys down here at the damn yard to get me a bucket of dirt and just dump it on my bucket. So yeah. All right. So look, so my thinking was this, man. If we put dirt on that trailer, on your trailer, well, yeah, then we can't load the shit up until we get the dirt off.
I know it.
We ain't gonna do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can buy like just a you know, a quarter of a bucket, you know,
yeah,
and have them just dump it in the damn in my bucket on the trailer. It ain't got to be pretty or nothing. I don't care nothing about it. So you really ain't even got to pull down in there or nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, I guess you can go on over to the job if you want to.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Go on and go on over to the job and try to, yeah.
I got to park in the street, right? I can't park in the driveway.
Well, I mean, you saw the neighborhood, dude. I mean, you can't even back the trailer. We're gonna have to figure out the best way to do it when we get there.
I'll go and I'll wait on you there.
Yeah, go and wait on me there and just kind of assess everything.
All right, man.
All right, later. Yeah. So I appreciate all the comments on the videos for the last couple of days, y'all. You guys really damn are doing it, man. You know, it just, I don't know, it makes me feel like, you know, worthwhile, right? I don't know, man. You know, I don't make no money on the video, so at least we can do is get some attention, right? I know a couple of guys came on there and they were talking about, you know, if you did lives and stuff, you'd be bored. Yeah, and I'm not really against a live. You know, I just, you know, and I can do it. I can do a live anytime. I mean, I have everything it takes to do it. That don't take much, you know. So when I'm pulling the skid steer, man, I'm acutely paranoid. I'm paranoid about everything. You know, the tires, you know, the way the truck's pulling, if the trailer's swaying or not, everything's chained down. See, there's a lot that goes into doing skid steer jobs than what you guys see on the job. Actually, what you guys see on the job is, well, that's really the minimal part, really. On this job right here shouldn't take us very long. But one thing I noticed is that I don't have the spare tire with me. Just so much to freaking remember, man, on everything you do, man. I got a brand new tire. Rolling the dice, man. Rolling the dice, I said. It's gonna be a lot of logistical issues when we get over here. I know there is. There's no place to park, so it's going to be a tight spot. And you know, Toby has worked with me on very many jobs like this, where you got to be really thinking about what you're doing to make the most money. Now we know we go down, we could back a dump trailer up in their freaking yard, and we could damn load it up, tear the ground all up, throw some straw down, and keep moving. But I want to do things. I don't do things like that. I like to do things I like to prevent a big mess. Sometimes it's not possible. With this job, according to where the homeowner has their car, there's just so many things to think about, man. You know, when you're doing a little job like this. This is the perfect job for a Mini X or a mini skid steer. A Mini X would probably be the best thing to remove trees with, I think, because the Mini X, the Mini X will get you right up to it, and you can dig and you can grab it with the thumb, and you don't have to move the tracks. So yeah. One thing when I'm pulling a skid steer too is I try to stay off the main roads, man. You know, and you know where you live at, and you know where the police like to hang out at and all that. I don't like the damn. And true enough, I mean, I ain't doing nothing wrong, but there's always seems to be something that you can miss when you're dealing with hauling a skid steer around. And the rules seem to change all the time. I got pulled over one time, not with a skid steer, but with a lawn trailer, and they were talking about you need to have a set of fuses in the truck. A set of fuses. I'm like, okay, for what? You know, I don't know why. And then of course you got to have fire extinguishers. And I got fire extinguishers. I got a couple. But I'll try to get some decent footage. And I never know, you know, it might be easier than I thought. I don't think it's going to be harder than I'm thinking. I'm always thinking of worst case scenarios. So when I do get to the job, it's usually it's not as bad as my brain told me it was going to be. Another thing too, man, about skid steer work and why you guys see me kind of, you know, taking the path to least resistance when I'm earning, like, you know, by not chasing a whole lot of skid steer work right now and all that, is because every time I do a skid steer job, this part right here is really stressful for me, and I don't sleep good at night because there's so many things that can go wrong out here that, you know, me being young in the skid steer game, I don't know about, and I'm trying to learn on the fly. I don't have a choice but to learn on the fly, you know. So, and I know there's a lot of other folks that do this kind of work that are probably a lot more sketchy than me. They'll put a 9,000 pound machine on a 10,000 pound trailer. I just like to be on the roads where I don't have to go real fast, where I don't have to, you know, the traffic. I'm not holding up traffic if I don't go fast, and you know, all that, man. Just got to be careful, man. Everything you do, man, with this skid steer, man, it's just, you know, if you were to have a flat tire or something catastrophic go wrong with the trailer, the damn skid steer weighs as much as the truck. So you did that, and yeah. But maybe at some point I'll do a live, man. You know, Toby said he wanted to do a live. You know, maybe at some point I'll do one. But man, got to be a little more organized than what I am right now. I don't know. I'm just thinking about this job. I really can't. My brain can't really go off too much more. So I went on and filled the machine up, so now we got plenty of fuel in it for this job, and you know, whatever. It was a little under a half a tank. So alright, so we ain't even gotten to the job yet, and we're already 1 hour in, y'all. Almost 9, and I hadn't even got there yet. I'll be there at 9. So yeah, I mean, you gotta figure this time in, because this is, you know, part of the job. Can't just say, oh, when I pull up to the job, because there's a lot of preparation. There's hours that goes into this before you ever even load the skid steer up. So, and then another, you know, you got to get to the job. That's all a part of the job. The actual job's not going to take us that long, I don't think. But, you know, there's a lot of things that can go wrong too. So you got to kind of prepare the time like that. But I'm going to have to focus on what I'm doing. I know it's going to be tight down in here. Let me figure out how the best way to do this job, and then I'll get the GoPro up and kick it on tripod. Deuces. Okay, guys. So we're over here. Like I said, in the truck. You got bar oil? I got a thing of it in the truck. Brand new one.
I got that one. I found the top for him.
All right. And I got the gas can on the truck too. So the only thing I really see here, y'all, it's just going to be a mess, because these limbs are just about break off. So what I'm going to do is we're going to leave that truck right there for right now, and I'm going to go down here with the skid steer and park somewhere where I got a lot of curbside, and then I'll offload the machine. I'm going to come right in here with the grapple bucket, and I'm going to try to grab it. He's going to get some of this loose stuff off so we can, well, it's going to fall off anyway. But once I put the bucket on there, I don't know if I can dig it out. If I can, might just be able to back up with it. Ooh. Yeah, I always put that on something. But I think this is going to be a good place to put my camera where it won't get hit. Yeah, that might get hit with me loading it. I don't know why they even come up with them stupid caps. Is it on there now?
Yeah, it's on there. They always break off anyway. Equipment and Murray now, you know, right? Alright, y'all gonna see Toby at work. I'm gonna go get the skid steer.
What? Okay, y'all. So y'all see, how long did it take us, man? We're not done yet, but we're finna be. We're gonna get all these sticks up, and I'm gonna back drag that. I don't even know if I need the dirt. I might be able to use that mulch they had there as dirt.
You need to pile up a little bit because it's gonna settle.
Yeah. But look how long the roots went, y'all. Man. Toby.
Yeah.
How much you getting today?
250.
See y'all? And this is all we doing.
Well, I gotta wire the trailer.
Well, we'll see. If he wires it wrong.
Well, I mean, one light be better than none. I almost had like 2 cars plowing the ass of me on the way here.
Oh,
You know?
I hate when that happens, man.
I know.
Good thing they didn't hit us. But yeah, we'll get it all cleaned up. I'm gonna set y'all in another location so y'all can kind of see. But I'll be able to get a lot of this with the machine. I'm gonna go down there to the truck, get the bucket with the dirt in it. Yeah, I need to get the 2 buckets so I can help grade this. What you think?
Oh, yeah.
Huh? I might be able to back drag it some, but I need the 2 bucket to bring the dirt anyway. So
Back drag it first, then see how much dirt you're gonna need.
yeah, but the bucket, I can't control how much dirt. The dirt's in the bucket.
You can dump it on the trailer a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Come on, man. Y'all know all my drivers know I'm a seasoned vet. Jobs like this, a dime a dozen, dog. A dime a dozen.
Say again now?
Jobs like this, they're a dime a dozen, dog. All my subscribers know I got seasoned vet. I've never seen nobody go straight like you do.
Pretty good.
Back up,
Never good enough. Never good enough.
Okay, y'all, so that's about as good as we can get it. She came out and said that's perfect. So and we threw some straw on some bald spots in the yard too, so it ain't perfect, man, but there's only so much you can do right here of this little bitty area, and the ground is so dry, but it's smooth under the pine straw, and we got grass seed down too. But when we were taking the root ball out, we ended up getting a lot of the roots, and they were running the runners. They were running this away and that away, and so we just kind of we need water on it. And I don't see, if they had a water hose out here somewhere, I'd water it, but I don't see a water hose nowhere. It needs to have water on it. it's so hot right now. It needs to be drenched with water. But it's a rental, man, so yeah. $800. Y'all see what time it is? So I told Toby I'd give him 200, and that's what I'll give him. So we're gonna he's on his way to the dump now, and after that I got some stuff I need to do around the house and stuff too, so well worth it. But see, if I don't work on Saturday doing those yards, we don't ever get to this. We don't get to this until, you know, maybe at the end of the week. Pretty easy, got the root ball and all. I love getting stump money. Deuces. Well, I told y'all it wouldn't take long. You never know for sure, but you know, you never know for sure. So I didn't think it would take that long if everything was good. Now I just got to get everything back home safely, man. That's all. But you don't fall into work that easy most of the time. He's gonna wire the plug on the dump trailer. He's going to the dump. So, see, me not having to do all that's a big deal too. Easy peasy, man. Damn, I like that, man. And we had work today. We could have just cut a bunch of lawns, but see, we'd run out of work come Thursday, Friday. If I'd have been thinking, and I'll get better and better at it, if I'd have been thinking, I would have had him bring a weed eater, and he could have went in and weed eated that commercial site right here. It's on the list for tomorrow. Then tomorrow, I could just go hit it solo, and he could be doing something else. You know, since we're already over here. You know, I calculated a couple of hours, you know. I know I was talking smack, but I was calculating a couple of hours over here. Maybe 3 hours. But it didn't even take an hour and a half. So it ain't all like that though. I'm grateful, thankful, and everything. Now I just gotta get the damn equipment back home, get the dump trailer back home, and then I gotta, you know, and then I'll have to, you know, I don't even want, if I text her right now and I tell, and you know, she'll be like, well, damn, it didn't even take that long, you know, and even though that shouldn't matter, I'm not gonna call her and tell her all that right now. I'll just wait until I get home and get situated, then I'll send her the pictures and the invoice. So in 1 hour and a half of actual work, we'll say 3 hours though, because by the time we got there, got set up, left the house, got set up, got home and everything, it's gonna be three and a half hours. But we was only on the job for a little more than an hour and 20 minutes, something like that. So that in itself would make the payment on the skid steer. You know, I don't owe a payment right now. I don't owe another payment till September. But that'll make the payment on the skid steer, and in 1 hour and a half. So, is a skid steer worth it, man? Can you make money with a skid steer? Yeah, and you don't have to have no $80,000 machine to do that job. Most guys that come out here, they don't have the tree experience that I have. Not that that's good or bad or a lot or a little. It's, you know, when you've been living down here where I live at my whole life, and, you know, I don't come from money or nothing. You know, we did firewood. I mean, when I was a little bitty boy, we were doing firewood. Me and my uncles and stuff. We didn't have any money. We used to heat with firewood. Now, I didn't walk uphill both ways to school in the rain every day or nothing like that. We did all right, but we used to heat my whole family's houses with wood. Everybody burnt wood, you know. So all during the 80s, we did firewood every year, splitting it, cutting the trees down, And then what we do is we would use that wood on the following year and the previous year, and we did that every year. There was like a set time that my uncles and my cousins and everybody would get together, and we'd go to one of my uncle's properties, and we'd go out there and we'd work 2 days out there, taking trees out and cutting firewood, getting it ready for the next season. And then we would load it on the trucks and trailers, and nobody had no skid steer or nothing. You know, we had an old farm tractor, but, and that's how I have that's why I have a lot of experience with trees. And so when I put guys on trees, and you know, and they're not doing it like I would do it, then I have a hard time not saying something. Because a lot of it's about technique and stuff. If a branch is leaning that way, you're not going to cut it on that side. Just little stuff like that. You're going to cut it on the high side and let it drop down. You're not going to, you know, and a lot of times these guys come out here, they're not really thinking like that because they have never had to. Not a dig at nobody, you know. Toby does real good though, and you know, we all can get better at a lot of things. There's a lot of things I can get better at too, a whole lot. And I'm trying to get in Toby's head, you know, look, we always want to try to get better. There is no that's good enough, and you know, but you got to know what better is. You got to know what the expectations of the customer is. And now I'm talking about Toby and Jim. Toby does really good. I mean, better than anybody else I've had out here. But there's some things that we got to just do, get practice and everything, working with each other, and you know. And a job like that is a little bit skewed because I didn't go look at it before I went, and which is don't try that at home for sure. We could go cut some grass if we wanted. I'm trying to think if we could do any yards around the house. Everything's so dry right now. But you know, Toby got $200. He's going to get $200 on his check for that job. So that's a lot. For an hour and a half, 3 hours of work, $200. You know, $60, $65, $68 an hour, something like that. And true enough, we don't work like that all the time. But this week should be a good week for the business. The business ought to be able to hit, you know, 5,500 or something this week. So. Filled the machine up this morning, so I don't have to worry about stopping and filling up. Usually when I take it home, I like to fill it up. And really, I don't even want the dump trailer over at my house. I'd rather the dump trailer go back over to the bamboo site. See, it'd have been real nice to have 3 or 4 of jobs like that lined up for a day. You could make so much money without having to spend a lot. I mean, Ray, you got a $85,000 skid steer. Well, but yeah, I got that payment no matter what. Whether I earn $1 with it or $1 million with it, that payment's still there. So, you know, I have to. But I'm glad I don't have to make another payment till September. I had to kick back with y'all, man.